no more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Son of a gun, paying for all I've done. Well, that Guido said.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take it for first and 10. Their own 26-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down. And 7 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught by Miller. Down the right sideline. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers' career touchdown throw, 504, but number 1 as a Pittsburgh Steeler. Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good, and the Steelers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Panay Nwanwu now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Yards on the play.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
On gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9.
Here we go. Scott.
Another run with Martinez. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
Here we
line.
go, Scott. Scott.
On first down, they go right back to Martinez. He'll push forward for about a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Brings up second down at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 8.
Here we go, Scott. 331, 339.
Once again, it's Martinez. And not much coverage there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Fourth down, Fields. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on downs.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. First down for Aaron. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. For Metcalf, 48 TD grabs in 6 years with Seattle. That his first with Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers looking terrific here out of the game. Already up 21-0. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Start this on the ground with Martinez. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second down at the 36-yard line.
11. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Derek Harmon, the first-round pick, making an instant impact. A sack here in the season opener. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7. Rodgers to throw. Here's a screen set up for one. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
And the Steelers 1st down.
That's Washington, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. Over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Miller. And a nice defensive play there. Good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. 3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
First carry of the game now, and here's Brees Hall. Room to run at the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards.
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The All-Pro Cameron Hayward working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
And that is incomplete.
I understand it's third down if your quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, ball falls incomplete, and now brings up fourth down.
At the 48-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Steelers.
Rodgers on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Rodgers now. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
And the Steelers.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. A carry here for one. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He finds Austin with the grab. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, son.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
Hey.
To throw is Fields. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, here's Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Wilson on the stop. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
On first and 10, Fields. This one caught by Lazard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line brings up second down.
Second and 5. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
To the goal line and in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. And for Justin Fields, that is his first touchdown pass as a New York Jet.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He'll take this forward for about 5.
Warren, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 5. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Play action now with Rodgers. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
In motion now, it's Miller. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Will McDonald taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Fields now to throw on first down. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and that will lead to a second down. Back to throw is Fields. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Fields. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for the Jets. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, son.
They give to Hall. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, This offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Fields from the gun on third down. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
Here we go. Go.
Fields to throw for it. That's taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Mason Taylor. Touchdown Jets. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That is fun. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll get about 5.
Second down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here comes a toss. Right. Here comes Johnson.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
Again, left side here for Johnson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Warren. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Warren. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And this one blown up. Good surge. He dropped him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. Now a give to Warren, running right. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. This one all but over. Here's third down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll try to run, and it's Johnson. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And it's likely